What is going on, guys? This is Virtual Gaming, and welcome to my very first manga review chapter. And we're starting off with Naruto 337. And man, what a chapter! This chapter is called the Trenchuriki of the Ten-Tail. Now it starts off with Madara possessing Obito's body, because you see Obito's body turning half black, like that half white and black Zetsu. So you think, for the name of this chapter, Madara is going to become the Trenchuriki like he always wanted to, because that's how it starts off. But as you can see, that might not be the case, because even though Madara is basically betraying Obito, because you know Obito should be dead. I mean, he has a giant hole in his chest. You see it right here on the first page of the chapter. He's dripping blood, like he's close to dying. So you think Madara is finally going to become the main villain of the series. He's going to come back to life, and you know he's just going to pwn everybody. And you see everybody noticing what Madara's doing. So of course, you know, they have to stop him, because if Madara comes back to life, he will be mortal and he can die. But you know, Madara's a beast, whether he's alive or dead. Madara is a freaking awesome ninja. Like, don't get me wrong, Madara is a great villain, because for a while now he kind of, you know, chilled out and sat in the back while Obito was kind of running the show. Well, more importantly, it was the Jubi, because Obito been busy fighting Kakashi, and the Jubi was the one that was like wreaking havoc, and everybody had to deal with that. So now everybody noticing that Madara is slowly but surely coming back to life at the cost of Obito's own life, because I believe it was maybe 20 plus or even 30 plus chapters at this point. Madara kind of had to, you know, follow Obito's lead, because Obito had to give up his own life for Madara to come back, and it seems that now Madara's in control of this. So you think that's what's going to happen. So now everybody has to stop what they're doing. They have to basically ignore the Jubi at this point to go deal with Madara. So now everybody realized that if they're too slow, they basically it's gonna be all over, because once Madara comes back, he's gonna have not only the Rinnegan, he has his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and they're gonna have the Jubi. Like, think about that. If you look at Madara now and see how broken he is, can you imagine how broken he'll be with the Jubi inside of him? Like, basically everybody's dead at this point, because let's be honest, who's gonna stop Madara now? But of course, even though he's like still in Edo Tensei, nobody can steal Madara, because that guy is too fucking OP. But as you can see, everybody's making clones of some sort, or they're going to an Obito to stop him from casting that jutsu that will cost him his own life. So basically, everybody has to like be on that flash mode and get there as soon as possible. But you know, only some people are capable of that. So now it's either stop Madara or stop Obito. And it kind of wonders, like, who's going to be their top priority? Because you have Madara that's like coming back to life, but you have Obito that's casting the jutsu. So it's kind of smart that they split up and, you know, went to do their own thing. But the thing is, who can get to first? Because it all comes down to that. Because like later on, you see Madara is slowly losing the effects of Edo Tensei, and he come back to life. So you never know; it could be too late. But then we get this one flashback of Obito, and it's like with his life flashing before his eyes as he's slowly dying. All the thing about is Ren, and it's kind of weird that even though you're like this far along, you still have Ren on your mind. Like, come on, Obito, enough is enough. Forget about Ren. She never liked you. She liked Kakashi. She loved Kakashi. And it's like he cannot accept that. Even if Obito completes this plan, Ren still might... Well, I'm pretty sure he can make Ren love him, but, you know, it's a fake love. It's an illusion. You really can't take Ren love like that. I think Obito... I don't know. Like, to me, Obito is kind of like a weird villain, because he is so obsessed with Ren, even after all these years. Like, in his mind, Ren is still this little girl, because Ren never grew up. She died. She has to die, because if she didn't die back then, when Kakashi supposedly killed her, which we know that she let Kakashi kill her by getting in the way, then what Obito expecting? Like, how would he know how would Ren look when she'll get older, unless in his illusion he'll make himself be a kid as well, so they can be together? But I don't know. Obito character just kind of got weird on me. I have no idea what's going on. But then we see everybody basically pulling out all these jutsu to go stop these two from whatever they're doing. We see Naruto on, I believe it's I forgot how to say that before now. I believe it's Gamuichi, but you have Sasuke on Oda. I guess that's how you say it, but it gets caught by one of those clones of the Jubi, and since Sasuke like no longer see the possible, to use the snake, he tells it to disappear, and Sasuke do his own thing by, of course, bringing out the one and only Sasuke, which looked pretty freaking awesome if I say so. If I say so myself, because I never thought that Sasuke would be able to use that large chocolate-consuming beast in there like that. But of course, he shoots Obito with an arrow, and I'm thinking it's going to hit. But then you see the black little poles coming out of the black part of Obito's body, and of course, those little poles are able to counter that arrow of Sasuke. Now, I kind of forgot how that possible until I looked it up, and I forgot that those are the same poles that Nagato used that can, control chakra, and of course, it's disrupted, and I believe it can also absorb it, so it makes sense that it can counter a Sasuke arrow, so, that way they're perfectly fine, but then you see Madara in that one panel almost restored, so, it could be too late. It could very well be too late, so everybody has to be on their quick, because if they're not, then they're going to be all over for them. And then we get one more flashback from Obito, and it's Minato talking to him saying, don't give up. He asking Obito if he loves Ren. And then this one part kind of confused me, because it says will become Hokage, right, Obito? So it kind of makes me wonder, is Minato saying that by becoming Hokage, will Ren finally love him? Which I find kind of stupid. And also very superficial, because why would she love him once he becomes Hokage? It's like once he have that title and respect, that will like bring Ren toward him rather than the natural love that she should feel from her heart. So that right there, I like, to me, I didn't get that part. I don't like it too much. I felt like Minato could have said something better and had like more meaning to just become Hokage, because it's like by become Hokage, Obito believes that he'll finally get Ren, which he doesn't really really believe in. It's like he should really work more toward winning her over with his own power and strength, and not relying on a simple title, and like running the village. But then you see that Obito like comes back because Minato cuts him down supposedly. And then you see he called him Sensei, and Minato realized that Obito was still alive after all this time. And then Minato, he gets a flashback of the time where he fought the Masked Man, and that right there was the day he died, and he realized that it was the former student that he fought. So of course, now that Obito's been stopped, you see that Madara has failed. He's still within the Edo Tensei. All those lines and markings are back. He's still dead, but immortal. Don't get me wrong, he's still immortal, so, I have no idea what Madara going to do now, because basically his plan failed. So what in the world is Madara going to do? Because he still won't fight anybody except for Hashirama, and Hashirama is busy, well, the real one is busy containing the Jubi, because Hashirama made all these clones to go after Madara, because let's be honest, only Hashirama can deal with Madara. Not even Naruto, after all of Naruto's character development and powers, he still can't beat Madara. So of course, Minato is the only one that got there so quickly, thankfully to his body flicker technique, because apparently his mark of the Flying Thunder Guard never disappears, and to me that's kind of crazy, and also it's broken if you think about it. I mean, once this mark get on you, it never disappears, and to me that right there is hacked as hell. There is no way that you mean to tell me that there's like, once somebody get that mark on them, it'll never go away. Are you serious? How is it impossible? That mark should definitely go away after some point, or there should be some kind of jutsu that like somebody can make to get rid of that mark, because it's kind of crazy. But we see Obito cut down now, and Sasuke finally arrived after Minato already cut him down. But then something I really don't get, because Obito, even though he should be dead, he says, "Are you sure that will be enough to bring an end to this war, my fellow Judas?" So I'm kind of wondering, who is he referring to as Judas? He has Minato that kind of betrayed him in a sense, because I'm guessing that he can also blame Minato for letting Ren die. Because if Minato probably could have stopped her from becoming a Jinchuriki of the third tail. But then there's also Sasuke as well, who was kind of on Obito's side for like, I want to say, well, no, I actually can't say that, but Sasuke was on Obito's side for a long time now, but it seems Sasuke is going back to the good side, so he could be saying that Sasuke is also a Judas for, you know, betraying him. But then you see the Jubi is slowly shrinking, it's shrinking or disappearing, or it's like it getting sucked in by well, it looks like it getting sucked in by Obito's Kamui. I'm guessing that's how you say it, but I'm probably saying that wrong. But then there's like a huge explosion around Obito as Minato and Sasuke both get blown back, but luckily they are saved by two giant large hands that belong to none other than Naruto. So it seems that Obito had this all planned out, or at least that's what he wanted, because he is now the Jinchuriki of the Ten-Tail. Now I have no idea how the heck the Obito managed to pull this off, because to me I thought he was dying. I thought Obito was dying and Madara was going to take over, but no. He actually came back and pulled the front of everybody's feet, because let's be honest, nobody thought Obito was going to become the Jinchuriki. Everybody thought he was going to die. I thought he was going to die. I thought Obito was done this chapter and Madara was going to take over. But no, Obito is still in control, and he's now bigger and better than ever. I cannot wait to see what he'll do after Jubi. I'm like curious about that. I'm wondering if he can put his plan into motion. But I'm pretty sure that the Jubi is not even complete yet. So I'm wondering if he only became a Jubi to save his own life rather than, you know, giving up to Madara. Because it seemed earlier that he was fine with that unless he was like playing everybody. But Naruto's getting crazy. Even though I'm tired of Obito because he won't die, I gotta say this right here could be a turning point for the character. But I just gotta say this: get over Ren. Enough is enough. Ren doesn't love you. Stop using her for motivation. Even if you do all this, Ren still won't love you. She will never love you. You can have a simple illusion, but it's going to be fake love, Obito. Come on, man. You can be a much greater villain now that you have the Jubi and just all this power. I definitely can't wait till next week, but for now, man, I'm just left wondering, Obito, what the hell, man? But anyway, guys, this is my first chapter review. I'm going to give this chapter a 4 out of 5, just because of Obito and how he turned everything around. I won't say it's a 5 out of 5, just because there were like some parts I didn't like. Other than that, this chapter was actually pretty good, if I say so myself. But hopefully you guys like this. I'd love to read some of your comments. But please, guys, leave a like. And also, please subscribe if you want to see more reviews. I'll be doing Bleach and One Piece next. But till then, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.